Probably tomorrow, the new banana peeler show. Okay. Anything else going on?
No.
The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler.
Good afternoon, fellow pickers, would-be adventurers. Dealer here with the Friday edition of the Crazy Picker Life. Well, I had to check my watch. It just switched from 11:59 to 12 noon. We got all our school stuff for the week done at home this morning. The boys, Banana Peeler and Ben, are finishing a few things, and Kate's finishing a few things. I've got Sam and Lizzie's school mostly done for the week. We might do a little review later this afternoon together or read some books together. Wheeler's done for the week. He had a rough week but pulled it off. I'll tell you what, depending on the curriculum you use, high school homeschooling, it's no cakewalk for sure. Lots of writing, lots of reading, lots of discussions, and if you're going to go for a science or math track, of course you get into some pretty tough stuff there too. Wheeler's just trying to survive. He could do it, boy. He could do it. When he had super interest in school only, boy, he was 100% student. He has a photographic memory, and when his interest is in something, that's it. Now, school's important. His interest is in some other things. He does a good job. It's just not it's not something that I think is going to be his focus forever and ever and ever. I hope he's a lifelong learner, and I think he will be. I hope he's a lifelong reader, and I'm not so sure about that with the way videos and all that are these days. The reading is not as prevalent as it used to be, even though it certainly should be. So we're in the office now. I'm standing over by my Cool Blatz menu board, chalkboard, and some other signs. We have done some videos with this backdrop. It's still growing and changing. I added my my Midwest beer sign up there. It's a nice spot for it. I'm gonna have to get another sign to put below it, and getting close to finishing off this wall, so that's good. I'll probably finish it off and then we'll move out of here, right? Lots of good comments coming in. I'm thinking we're gonna do a question and answer tomorrow on Saturday of some sort. That might be good. We're not going out of town picking tomorrow, and I've got a lot of home projects and a meeting with Lon tomorrow and some other things scheduled for tomorrow up and beyond, you know, packing orders, listing a few items. I have to work with Banana Peeler on some items to list, and we have an overflow of manuals, camera manuals, so I need to figure out with him how to put those away, because our current drawers, I might show you that, are just are stuffed and overpacked right now. We got some manuals in, a bunch, and we keep moving manuals out, but we have a little bit too many in certain categories right now, at least for our inventory. You can never have enough good manuals, but we're overflowed for the moment. All right, it's noon and I've got orders galore to pack, so I'm in here trying to get those done for a while. Gonna go home for lunch, come back and pack a few more, and off to USPS. So once I get a bunch of these done, I might give you a peek at those. That is how the day is lining up. Later today, going to list some items, hang out with the boys here, get our day going, get our $1,000 plus listed. I'm not sure. I might work on the sound system for the TV later today. I'm kind of interested in doing that today for some reason. So maybe today's the day to get that moving. I got to get some wire for some speakers. Okay, got to get packing.
Well, I got a good start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. Yeah, that don't sound so good. I've had to take care of some issues and problems too. Interesting. The guy with the camera, the big broken display camera. Let's see, he didn't contact me yesterday. or today. I thought yesterday. Let's see. It's been 48 hours since I've heard from him, I think, or pretty close to it. And, you know, I talk to my business partner, Lon, all the time, and I said, gosh, you know, it sucks when I got an outstanding thing like this. And she says, well, it's in his court. And I looked back at my emails, and yeah, it's in his court. So I'm fully expecting him to contact me back with his decision on what he wants to do. You know, some people are busy. Something in my tooth. People who people who buy $500 plastic big display cameras from you, chances are they could be busy people. So I'm not, you know, I'm trying not to think about it. I'm going to have to take care of it sooner or later, I'm sure. But interesting. You know, my last email to him was, no hurry. Let's make the right decision. Here's your choices. So, you know, if you want to take till 2020, I guess. Whatever, you know. Okay, I got to go home for some lunch. And then I'll be back to pack the rest. Hopefully I can get them done. Well, I didn't get everything packed. I'm heading to USPS. This time of the year, it's interesting. I mean, we got here, but, you know, it's a holiday season, I believe, around the world this time of year. I'm not exactly sure how that works in certain countries. Certainly, it's a Christian holiday, and then that's been sort of warped towards gift giving, but that's a whole different discussion. End of November is about the last hurrah for people in foreign lands to get things before the holidays. And so this time of year, right towards the mid and end of November, I notice a bump in orders going overseas, especially $100, $200, $300, $400 orders, the big gifts, you know. So, you know, we've got this going to China. The bottom box here is going to Canada. It's those RC cars for $180 going to Canada. People are paying $60, $70 to ship that, $80, $90 to ship this thing. There's at least 2 or 3 other ones in there. And I've got another big one here, a big camera order, $300 camera, going to Thailand. And I didn't get that packed yet. Forget what the shipping is on that one, $60. Typically on anything over $300, $200, even if it doesn't weigh over 4 pounds for Priority International, we'll do Priority International just because I don't think it gets lost, and it's a higher dollar item and it gets there in a reasonable time. Now the downside, if you're not using global shipping, and even if you are, is people who are not familiar with international shipping will get hit with some duty. And I don't know how that's going to change, because I think Trump is going to change a bunch of the duty items, or at least maybe that will trickle down over the next few years. I don't see that it's going to go any better for us shipping to foreign people, but we might actually, who knows how that's going to all play out, you know. With technology tracking and tightening everything, you know, people ask me all the time, will you ship stuff as a gift? Will you ship it, you know, for a lesser, put a lesser amount on there? And in other words, if I'm selling something for $300, will you mark it $15 so I don't have to pay duty? I don't play those games anymore. We're a business. We abide by business rules. I don't like all of them, but I abide by business rules. And I do lose a few sales doing that, but, you know, they need to go into their countries and change things from the grassroots up, or abide from them, abide by them. That's just, I know there's people in other countries as well as our own that are skimming money on a lot of things, and and even if they're legal, a lot of companies tend to hide, and governments tend to hide money flow in creative marketing ways, and some of that has to be and some of that isn't. And then on the other side of that, you got a lot of people always trying to get something for nothing. I mean, if you can buy something in your country for $20 and in the United States it's $300, and you sell it over here and you think, wow, that's, you know, that's great. But on the reverse of that, if something here is $20 and in your country it's $300, you might have to pay a little duty on that. That's, you know, That's just how it works. So whatever. Dealers mishmash political shipping talk, global shipping talk of the day. If you made any sense out of that, you're paying attention more than just what I'm talking about. You must know something about it, because I think I just jumbled it. Anyway, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 going out here. And they keep coming in, which is really good. Just makes it hectic. 3, 4, 5 there, and I got a number of people that are negotiating deals and asking questions, and so it's just a good busy time of the year, and thank goodness, as usual, like to have brisk sales. Let me ask Wheeler something, and then I gotta get rolling. Hey Wheeler.
What's up?
I'm leaving.
Okay.
You want to do a question and answer with me tomorrow, Saturday?
Sure.
Well, towards the end of the day, we just get our work done early, and I've got to meet with your mom at 7, but maybe after that we just do an hour and a half question and answer.
Sounds good.
Okay, so mentally prepare yourself.
I am mentally prepared.
Woo! I got to go, and I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right, you heard it there. Get your questions in. This will come out. It's Friday. This will come out tonight, Friday night. If you have questions to us by Saturday at I don't know, 8 p.m. Central, good chance we'll answer them tomorrow night. I'm also going to dip back. There's been a lot of good ones, and there's some things that I would rather answer on the YouTube horn, where you can see me make all kinds of oohs and ahs and expressions so you can understand my opinion, as opposed to email or type. Okay, I got to get on the move. No monologue while I'm driving today. I got to go. I may go picking. If I find anything, I'll show it to you later. All right, it is Friday night, 8:02 p.m. I just got back from my date with my wife, Lon. I went out just like this. we go to this funny place. It's weird out here, man. Our town is 5,000. There's less than 10,000 people within a 50-mile radius, I think. And on the highway, there's this campground slash restaurant, bar slash, there's a campground. Oh, I already mentioned that. There's a miniature golf course there. There's, I don't know, some other things there, but the restaurant bar there is really crazy, because there's some sort of almost biker type bar, but and nothing against that, but there's no smoking anywhere on the premises. They serve like 5 or 6 really cool beers on tap. They have exotic things like elk burgers and escargot, which is snails, and really good seafood and high quality food. So we go there, and I got some sort of a stout on tap that you can't get anywhere else in the area. They have Stella on tap, which is, it's a good beer. They have Guinness Blonde on tap. They have, a number of other good beers. I can't remember what this thing was, some sort of elephant stout. I don't know. And, the place is for sale. A lot of things are for sale around here forever. Nobody will buy them, so I guess the people are locked there. But it's a neat place. The food was good. I had, shrimp and Guinness beer battered cod and calamari. I went for the deep fried, which probably will be a mistake in a day or two, and my body rebels. But you're only 50 once. Damn, I'm getting old.
So Lon had fun, we had fun, we went out, we're back. And it would be nice just to continue the date into the evening, but dealer's got to work, and Lon's got to, bathe the 5-year-old and the 6-year-old and make sure everybody else gets to bed. Wheeler's here with me, Banana Peeler's here with me, and I bought Banana Peeler a robot kit to play with tomorrow with the other kids, and then nothing else except this. Anybody know what that is? That is a rug doctor. Supposedly it's got some issues, but I've used those before, and that's why I recognized it at my thrift store. And I'm like, do you know anything about it? She's like, well, it seems to work on short carpet, but not real plush carpet. Don't know much about it. Well, here's what I know about it. That's a commercial rental machine, and they cost a lot. And they also get beat up. So I took a shot at it for $20. I think parts alone, somebody would want that carcass for $100 plus shipping. I could be wrong. I think they go for $1,000 or more brand new. When they're working, they're good. I think if I can get this thing working, here's my plan. Look it over, get it working if possible without much pain. Replace a part, not a big deal. And then use it here when we move out, because I've got a lot of carpeting that I would have to have somebody clean if I move out in order to have a shot at my deposit. And we've got carpet to clean at home because we're redoing the living room, and we're redoing the furniture, and it hasn't been moved in a while, and the carpeting needs to be done. While we're at it, I could do my hallways and whatever, and then I could sell it. I think working, I think this thing's got to be a couple $100 plus shipping. Now it is kind of big, but it does fold down, and it's 50 pounds maybe. It's not terrible. So anyway, for $20 I took a shot. I bet it'll sit there for a week, and then I bet it will go to the back room for a month, and then maybe I'll get a chance to look at it. But for $20, I'm buying that thing all day long. Okay. Well, I still have some orders to pack. Not too many more came in, but I think I've got a couple. I think I've got another question to answer on that fiber optic sign. That guy's going to make me an offer, and I think I'm going to take it. I think I paid $50 for the sign. I'd like to get $100 plus shipping, then I'd move it out. It does have a few broken fiber optics, which I didn't notice before. Let's see what else is going on. Wheeler's in there doing his thing. I'm going to list a couple items, pack a couple items. It's Western night. We'll probably get a chance to talk with Banana Peeler. In fact, let's go talk with Banana Peeler. I don't think he's doing a Banana Peeler show tonight. Yeah, that's better. Whew. Man, that's cool. Banana Peeler.
Yep.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm putting sticker A for all the A manuals.
Yeah, that's a good, it's not just A.
Yeah. No, this one's just A.
Yeah, well, what you might want to do is,
all different.
what you might want to do though is the ones that are low, like A, you might want to put A and B to pull A and B up in there so we have more room in the other ones. But the other thing I want you to be careful of is we need to be able to get that back off there.
Yep.
And not remove the surface on there to make it look too bad.
It will come right off.
Yeah, well, just be careful with that because that has a nice, it's cheap cabinetry, but it's a rental.
Yep.
And they right now have $500 of my deposit money.
Yep.
Not to mention if we wreck anything. So you might want to go AB.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to mention on those is don't bend them
Yep.
any more than they have to be bent. If they don't fit, take them back to Wheeler and say we need a bigger bag like that one. You might want to just stop everything and go get that taken care of.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
How's everything else going?
Good.
Now this is where we've been keeping our manuals. We got 4 slots over there. We've got a few over here. If we had another big one, we could also
use one of these down there. You could take all the stickers from here. There's mostly stickers and a few other larger manuals. And since I've sold most of those, you could put them down there. So, whatever. And then there's some more over there. Now when we get our new inventory system in, I don't know if I've ever shown this thing off. Down this aisle. Lon's work was upgrading and got rid of one of these cabinets, and this thing is awesome for dense. We've got like bits and pieces of stuff in here. I'd like about 3 more of these, but you know, if you buy them new, they're pretty expensive, so you got to get them. We got that one free. So I'm going to be on the lookout for those, and I'm going to have that into my whole planning scheme. So we'll see how that goes. All right, are you doing a show tonight?
Probably tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow, the new banana peeler show. Okay. Anything else going on?
No, not that.
All right, I'm going to let you go. All right, I'm going to try to get my work done for a while. I think I'm going to have a beer or two. Hush hush on that, right? It's too early and it's too late. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. All right, so we got 1 at 200. We ain't gonna make it tonight. We're about 13 minutes from quitting time.
So I need to list more.
Well, your time's up.
Time's up.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So we didn't make it, we didn't make it.
Well, here's what you made. You got your watch video going.
Yeah, I have 29 listings here, including all these lots, which those took time to picture and all that. So
29 listings.
Huh?
Wow. Well, that sounds pretty good.
Yep. No, watch video took me.
Yeah. He was in there for 2 hours after we got here doing his watch video. I don't really care, but whatever. So this sign I paid $85 for. It's reasonably, I wouldn't call it common, but when it comes around, nobody seems to care or recognize it, so they've sold pretty cheap. Global Brewery, GBS, is a long set of 3 German-like names. From 1901 to 1920 is when they used the GBS. Eigenbrot Brewery was one of the brewery names under the GBS label. They went out in 1920. Schiller Beer, couldn't find a lot on that. There's some bottles and stuff out there. Baltimore, Maryland was a big brewing hub up until Prohibition, and then afterwards some of it recovered, just like everywhere else, I guess. And so I'm going to list this for $199.99. Currently, I'm the only one for sale. And a couple, like I said, have sold pretty cheap, $85, and then one even at auction for $56. So I've added some good keywords. It is pre-Prohibition. It's 1901 to 1920. It's probably closer to 1920 when this sign came out. The sign doesn't even hardly look used. It's almost like they printed a bunch of these and never used them, or towards the end of the run there before Prohibition. I don't know. There are fake ones of this out there, which are really crazy. You don't see that very often. But I get an aluminum one for $20, and it's obviously fake, and they say it's a reproduction. So anyhow, we got... camera's acting up weird, kind of fuzzy. $200 in the books, 1 listing. Banana peeler did some listings. What'd you get listed?
4 belt buckles.
You can put your total up there.
I did.
Awesome. I think banana peeler did a good job listing. I got my orders packed. I just sold a green belt clock for $120. So that's good. I didn't pack that one. That one just came in. These were a little harder to pack than I thought. Bigger boxes, little boxes, and some more train stuff. So kind of a slow evening, or however you want to slice it. I guess it wasn't a slow evening. Just went out to eat with Lon, and there you go. Did get my listing done. I forced myself to do that. So we didn't hit our number. That's that. I knew it would happen. Back to the drawing board. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow's Saturday. We'll do a question and answer session for tomorrow. I don't know if we'll have much else in the video since the questions and answers tends to go pretty long. So get your questions in ASAP after this video is up, and hopefully we'll hear you on the show. Thanks for watching. Pick Wild List off and dealer out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Dealer Production.